All right, Shalom, Yasharala, peace, Israel, first and foremost. As always, I want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Kakodash. Double honor to our elders, apostle, our great Nelson, GMS, who will well. And peace and blessings to the hopefully Lekakiam out there pushing this gospel, this doctrine, all across the globe in righteousness, in sincerity, and in truth. And also, Shalom, Warbarakatam to the sincere believers out there that are taking heed, learning, studying under the vibration of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah Bahashem or Kalkodash. Yahweh, that's the Hebrew name of whom the world is going to call God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh means he is, he to be, he exists, the being that existed before time, also known as the Ancient of Days. And Yahweh Shah Mashiach, that's the Hebrew name of his beloved Son, whom the world is going to call Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shah means he who saved, he who deliver, the savior of the elect of the nation Israel. Bahasham, Baha, which means in the Sham name, will call Spirit Kadash holy, in the name of the Holy Spirit, which pretty much allow us to be able to understand this wonderful gospel. This is the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the holy tongue, the language that Yahweh spoke to Saul on his way to Damascus, the language of the heavens. And once again, toward Yahweh Shai for allowing us to be able to understand this wonderful gospel. Pretty much, man, I just want to do a short lesson real quick, and Lord willing, it's edifying because right now we are living in a time where the Lord Yahweh Shai is making known his mystery. Amos 3:7 verse 7 said the Lord Yahweh Shai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets. And one of the major stumbling block on the whole world is the invention of the white race. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as a white race. You know, the Lord talk about nation in the Bible. You have the Hivite, the Perizzite, the Israelites, the Jebusite, the Ammonites, the Moabites, the Ishmaelites, the Cushites, the Edomites. You know, that's what the Bible talks about. The Bible talks about nation, and nation come from your father. You know, your lineage goes pretty much is described by who your father was, man. You know, and that's exactly what it is, man. And just wanna go over the article real quick, man, because these devils, ever since Esau pretty much was allowed to have possession of the earth, man, by Yahweh Hashem Shai, he has been deceiving the whole world, man. And one of the things that he used is pretty much hiding his true biblical identity from the whole world, man. So right now we are living in a time where the Lord Yahweh Hashem Shai is making it known who are you so-called white people. You are the nation of Edom. You know, you are the Edomites that the Bible speaks about, man. And guess what? The Lord hates you. You know, that's exactly what the Bible speaks about. Matter of fact, let's get a quick precept, because we are living in the last days, and the mystery of Yahweh Hashem Shai is being made manifest, is being revealed, is being made clear. You know, matter of fact, let's get Jeremiah 49, Jeremiah 49 verse 10 real quick. Jeremiah 49 verse 10, and it says but I have made Esau bare. So who is Esau? Esau is was the first son of Isaac, you know, and in Esau become a nation, which he's the Edomites, you know. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. This Esau is Edom. Let's get that real quick. Genesis 36 verse 8. Genesis 36 verse 8. Thus dwell Esau and Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So the Bible, when the Bible talk about Esau, it talks about the Edomites, man. And Esau had children, and their children, his children became a nation, which is the nation of Edom, the Edomites, right? And matter of fact, go back to Jeremiah 49 verse 10 real quick, right? Jeremiah 49 verse 10, and it says, but I have made Esau bare. You know, the word bare means exposed, right? The Lord is exposing you. The Lord is pretty much letting the whole world knows who are the Edomites, man. Matter of fact, let's bare real quick. It says to strip, to lay bare, to make bare. You know, pretty much the Lord is undressing you. The Lord is making it known, exposing your shame. You know, giving pretty much publishing to the whole world who are the Edomites. But I have made Esau bare I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So right now, these devils, the Edomites, which are you so-called white people, we Idumean, you can no longer hide yourself. Why? Because the truth is being made known, man. You are the people of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai curse, the people against whom he has indignation forever. It says, but I have been Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. So you're not gonna be able to hide yourself in these last days, man. Because before the Lord actually takes you down, he has to reveal you. He has to make it known to the whole world who you are, who you are in terms of biblical identity. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbor, and his nut, and that's exactly what it is, man. The Lord is making it known who are the Edomites in these last days, man. And the Edomites are who? Are you so-called white people? Now you call yourself Americans, Canadians, Germans, French, Spanish, Portuguese, Russians, but your biblical nationality is you are the nation of Edom. The Bible, the Zondervan Bible Dictionary describes Esau as the scene of great future judgment, and that she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not giving any promise of mercy from God. So your future is slavery, destruction, because that's exactly what you have done to us as a nation, especially when it comes to your so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans. Your history is pretty much entail bloodshed, man. And the Lord is pretty much, the Lord hates you, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the creator of heaven and earth, hates you Edomites, And he says, matter of fact, let's prove that real quick, man. Let's prove that real quick. It's Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi, I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. So the Lord love, the Lord hates, man. For you Christian out there who pretty much think that the Lord is geared toward one emotion, you push that the Lord is all about love, love, love. That's unrealistic, man. The scripture says in Proverbs 11 verse 1 that the false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but the just weight is his delight, man. The Lord love, the Lord hates, man. Because yet I love Jacob. Jacob name was changed to Israel, and he had 12 sons. And today, the Israelites are so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. It says, yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau, and Esau became a nation. Matter of fact, let's go back into it one more time. Genesis 36, verse 8, it says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. So the Edomites are you so-called white people. You are the Edomites. You are who the Lord Yahweh Shemashai says that he hates, man. It says, yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountain and his heritage waste for the dragon of the wilderness. So ultimately, when it's all said and done, when the rubber meets the road, right, your foundation, your kingdom, America, will be destroyed, and this place will never be inhabited anymore, man. This place gonna stay as a wilderness, a desolate wilderness. The Lord Yahweh Shemashai going to make an example out of you Edomites for what you have done to the earth, his creation, and ultimately for what you have done to his people, the so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, man. When it comes to us as a nation, your history is pretty much bloodshed, man. You pretty much have a perpetual hatred for us as a nation. Why? Because of the blessing, man. Verse 4, and it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desert places. And they did return. They did return in the age of discovery. You know what I'm saying? The Renaissance, the rebirth of what? The rebirth of the Edomites coming back to power, man. America is pretty much an extension of Rome 2.0, man. They did return, right? The age of discovery, Cristobal Colon, right? Christopher Columbus did return. Pretty much, they took control over they took control over the Americas, North, Central, South America, the Caribbean. And that was the blessing that was given to that was given to Esau by Isaac, man. The fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, man. And the Lord Isaac told, which was a house to reincarnation, if you can receive it. And Isaac told Esau, by thy sword shalt thou live. And that's exactly how we know you are the Edomites, because look at your history. You everywhere you go, death, destruction, mayhem follows you, man. It says verse 4, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. And you did return. You built America, you built Australia, you built South Africa, you built Russia, France, Spain, Portugal. You did build. And it says thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. So wherever you are the border of wickedness. Wherever the Edomites are, guess what? Wickedness is there, man. Matter of fact, it tells you when First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 9. It's First Maccabees. Matter of fact, let me read down, right? First Maccabees 1:1, and it happened that Alexander, the son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chetam, we know Alexander was a Grecian, Edomite, had smitten Darius, king of the Persian and the Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. And that's exactly what it is. Esau like to proclaim to the whole world civilization start with the Greeks, man. The Romans, the Greeks. Esau is pretty much reverence the Grecian, the Roman civilization. If you go to school, they gotta make sure that you learn the history. Verse 2, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. And that's pretty much that's secular history, man. And that's a history that people talk about. They have a movie called Alexander. It shows you that how he was able to pretty much to control over the known world, over the known worlds in within 12 years. It says and went through the ends of the earth and took spoil of many nations, in so much that the earth was quiet before him, wherefore he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered a mighty strong host, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributary unto him. And after these things he fell sick, and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So when he was about to die, when he was about to die, he pretty much divided his kingdom among his generals, man. His 4 generals, which was Cassander, Seleucus, Ptolemy, and Lasames. His 4 generals. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years, and then died, and his servants bare rule everyone in his place. So pretty much after his death, they fought among themselves. Why? Because there is no honor among thieves, man. The Edomites are the thieves that the Bible speaks about. Yahushua says the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's pretty much describe you Edomites characteristic, man. It says and after his death they all put crowd upon themselves, so that their sons after them many years, and evil will multiply in the earth. And that's exactly why the Bible call you the border of wickedness, because wherever you are, evil, wickedness is there, man. Matter of fact, it says and there came out of them a wicked root and cheers certain epiphanies. So Edomites, you are the wicked, the devil that the Bible speaks about. And guess what? You're gonna be judged for your crimes, your atrocity that you have committed against the people of the Lord, the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans, which are the Israelites, man. You know, and it says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build without throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Wherever you are, wickedness is there, man. Or the border is a beginning and end of something. Wherever Edomites are, wickedness is there, man. It's in your DNA to pretty much go against everything that the Lord Yahweh says not to do. And it says, the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh had indignation forever. The Lord hate the whole nation of Edom. The people of the Lord, of whom the Lord Yahweh has indignation forever, man. Perpetual, man. That's exactly what it is, man. It says, the invention of the white race, groundbreaking analysis of the birth of racism in America, right? It says, when the first, it says African, Israelites, when the first African arrived in Virginia in 1619, there were no white people. Not according to the colonial records will there be for another 60 years. In his seminal 2-volume work, The Invention of the White Race, Allen details the creation of the white race by the ruling class as a method of social control. That's exactly what it is. A white race is a social construct, right? Matter of fact, I have the definition for social construct real quick. A social construct, it says, an idea that has been created and accepted by the people in the society. So you Edomites are the one that created, pretty much you gave a label to everybody, and you give yourself the best label, man. You call yourself white people. In actuality, the Israelites, so-called Black Hispanics, and Native Americans are white people. We are the true white people. We are the people of the Lord, man. The Lord call us his possession. Matter of fact, let's prove that very quick. We are the true, what you call so-called white people. We are those people, man. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. Deuteronomy 7 verse 6. And these are the words that Moses spake to who? To the Israelites, so-called Black Hispanics and Native Americans, right? It says, Deuteronomy 7 verse 6, for thou art a holy people unto the Lord Yahweh thy power. The Lord Yahweh thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So we are above you, man. We are the chosen people of the Lord. Special. Matter of fact, let's look at the word special real quick, man. Let's look at the word special real quick, right? A special possession, property. So we are the property of Yahweh Shemashai. Matter of fact, First Peter, a royal nation, a holy priesthood, right? That's what we are as a nation. We are above you, but right now, shit, and we in hell. We are under you. A white man's heaven is a black man's hell, man. First Peter 2 verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, the Israelites, man. On this side, the hopefully elect of Yahweh Shemashai, But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a separate nation. We are separate from you. Why are we separate from all you other nations? Because the law of Yahweh Shemashai was only given to us as a nation. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statute and his judgment unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any other nations, man. And that's exactly what makes us separate. We are different from you because the law of Yahweh Shemashai was given unto us. It says, but ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who had called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. And this light is this doctrine that we have, man. That's exactly what it is. We are, like I said before, we are the true white people. If you wanna go that way. A matter of fact, it's Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse Deuteronomy. We are above you, man. It may seems like right now you have the upper hands. Why? Because you are in worship. This is your heaven. America is your heaven. But guess what? When it's all said and done, we're gonna be ruling over you. Deuteronomy. Uh, is this? I have taught you statute and judgment. Uh, for it's matter of fact, let's get that real quick, man. Uh, this is yeah, yep. This is Deuteronomy. Uh, chapter 4, verse 5. Let me just 4 to let's say 4 to 8. It says Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statute and judgment. That was the law. Moses went to receive the tablet from Yahweh. He pretty much laid down in front of the Israelites. You know, it says, and this is part of the commitment, right? It says, behold, I have taught you statute and judgment, even as the Lord Yahweh, my power, commanded me, that you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. We shall hear all this statute and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, and who had the Messiah Yahweh so now unto them? As the Lord Yahweh, our power, is in all things that we call upon him. And what nation is there so great, that has statute and judgment, so righteous and so righteous as all this law, which I have said before you this day? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the thing which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thine heart all the days of thy life, but teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons. So, and that's exactly what it is. Like I said before, that's what makes us separate from your other nations, because the law of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai was only given to who? To the Israelites, to so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. And that's exactly why I made a statement that we are the pure people, so-called white people. We are the people of the Lord, man. We are the people of Yahweh Bahashim, the people of the creator of heavens and earth, man. And he says, Allen details the creation of the white race by the ruling class as a method of social control in response to labor unrest precipitated by Bacon's rebellion, distinguishing European Americans from African American. We know Israelites, Israelites, man. Yeah. From African Americans within the laboring class, white privilege enforced the myth of the white race through the years and has been central to maintaining working class domination over the entire working class. It's a myth, man. White race is a myth, man. Like I said before, you are the Edomites. You are the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Shemashai has indignation forever. It says, since publication of the mid-90s, Invention has become indispensable in debates on the origin of racial oppression in America. Volume 1 utilizes Irish history to show the relatively of race and racial oppression as a form of social culture. Volume 2 details the development of racial oppression and racial slavery in colonial Virginia and more broadly Anglo-American. A new introduction by Jeffrey B. Perry discusses Allen's contribution, critical reception, and continuing importance. So pretty much you get the message, man. There's no such thing as white people. These are social construct, an idea that was created by a group of people to pretty much an idea that has been created and accepted by the people in a society. So you are the one that created this concept black people, white people. That's exactly what you did, man. And you gave yourself the best label. You call yourself a white people because white mean pure, angelic, innocent, man. And you give us black, which means ugly, void of light, darkness, Satan. That's what you give us, you know. But we know who you are. We know you are the nation of Edom, the people of the Lord Yahweh Shimshai says it hit, man. Matter of fact, let's get Romans chapter 9, verse 13. New Testament, man. You know, Romans chapter 9, verse 13. And it says, as is written in the Old Testament, Malachi 1 and 4, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So you can't say that was Old Testament. I'm reading right now from the New Testament. So the Lord say that he hates you Edomites for what you have done to his creation, and also for what you have done to his people, man. And you're gonna be judged accordingly for your crimes and atrocity that you have committed against us as a nation. So that was a lesson. Hope this was edifying. I want to give our praises and honor and our glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Mokakadash. Double honor to our elders, apostle, great Nelson GMS, whole world. And our peace and blessings to the hopefully the Kakiam out there pushing this gospel all across the globe in righteousness, in sincerity, and in truth. Until next time, shalom.